Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Striding in for the Indians, Jason Kipnis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too.
High pop-up. Sanchez is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. In now for Cleveland, Yonder Alonso. He popped out in his first trip. And he took something off of it there. It's 1 and 2. 2 out, nobody on. That's lifted the other way out to left. And Gregorius will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Digging in now for the Yankees, Manny Machado. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On the ground to the left side. Ramirez is up with it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2 and 2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Next for New York, Aaron Hicks.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
This is on the ground over to first. Alonso is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2. Digging in, Tyler Naquin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lifted the other way to left center. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher.
Settling in now, Francisco Mejia. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. A 1 and 2 count to the Indians catcher. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Here comes Gardner. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. Still tied 1 apiece. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3 and 2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so his pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Now the 3 and 2 pitch down the first baseline. And oh, this is right past him at first and down the right field line. And he's safe.
Yeah, that was one of those in-between plays that's hard to judge. He hesitated, unsure whether he should charge it or play it off the hop, and by the time he decided, it was too late. He didn't even get a glove on it.
The 3-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Captain Aaron
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, one out, and maybe now they can get something started.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Chisenhall looking up. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home run. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, number 13 for him on the year, as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Standing in now, Starlin Castro. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And he will get there at first, so he reaches on the drop third strike. Here's Manny Machado now. Past history with Mike Clevenger. He's a .333 hitter. The 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And the Bombers have it going here, as this is also good for extra bases. Safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. The outfielder does a really good job, Dero, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, Dero, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. On the ground for Kipnis. This could be 2. The second for 1. Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He loses him on ball 4. Now to the plate, Greg Burns. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him. This at bat, much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. 1 run is scored. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, Dero.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. high in the air and drifting out to shallow center.
In comes Naquin.
He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the 1st out of the inning. Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. 1-1 home. Hit out towards second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Hey, D-Row, that's a 1-out single right there. And, hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention. A little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
2-2, here it is. Weak chopper up the line. That's a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. And Hicks will settle under this one for the 2nd out. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ballgame. And that one in. Here's big Aaron Judge. Past history with Mike Clevenger. Small sample. A perfect 1-for-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And right into the shift. To his right, Lindor. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
2-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Mejia corrals it, but no chance to recover. Sanchez is on at first after the strikeout. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Sanchez stands at first with 1 out. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Here's Starlin Castro. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 2 balls and a strike. Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for the Yankees. They're on top 7-1. Leading off the inning, Jason Kipnis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
It doesn't look very promising so far this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's Yonder Alonso. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. The 3-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first. Bird has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for Cleveland.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Warren, a 6'1" right-hander. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2009 MLB. And it's the pitcher that makes the play to retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down 7-1. Digging in and looking for more, Manny Machado. He singled his last time up. High in the air out to center field. Naquin's under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ready for another chance? Aaron Hicks. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring. Striding in to start the 9th, Francisco Mejia. And they'll need him to get something going here. The count now at 2-2. Ready with the 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Now batting.
Here's Michael Brantley. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Last strike now for Cleveland. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Bird fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. 7-1 the final today. New York rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. CC Sabathia. Tuesday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of 3 between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. So the Bronx Bombers have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Masahiro Tanaka will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Bird over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He's hitting over 330 on the season. And when you think about that, that's basically 1 hit every 3rd at bat. That's the type of guy you want in your lineup because you know every day he's going to come ready and he's going to produce.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Sox 0, Yankees coming up. You're watching MLB Network. Chris Sale gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, I was really impressed with him in his last outing. He pitched into the 8th inning but got a no decision. It was a really good performance, and if he keeps pitching like that, he's going to start piling up some wins.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Lays off 2-2 now. Well, this lineup's been good all season so far. They've looked especially dominant as of late. What's been clicking in particular for them lately, guys?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised. They're on fire right now. Continuing a hot start, Matty, no doubt.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Number 13 for him on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Into the box, Brett Gardner. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. Looking at the stats, I'm so impressed. He's in the top 5 home runs in the American League coming into this game. And when you're doing that, you catch just about everybody's attention. Don't be surprised if he doesn't make something happen here.
Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. A real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs. Young is right there. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, second baseman.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Starlin Castro, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Soft liner to the right side. And a dive there from Pedroia, but he comes up empty. It's a base hit.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
The 3-1. 3-2 now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Pedroia has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Yankees are... Here's Hanley Ramirez. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. And this is swung on and missed that time by Ramirez, a strikeout victim, and there's 1 away.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. There's ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. In past meetings with Tanaka, he has 9 base hits in 34 tries. He's taken him deep once. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
Batting 7, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Pedroia leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. This is on the ground over to first. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll go to the bottom half. Giancarlo Stanton now. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. Now the 2-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And there's one down now.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up Dieter. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff should be your focus.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Full count, 3-2. Sales ready. Here comes the 3-2. Fouled off. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on. Leading off the inning, Chris Young, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Count even at 2-2. 2-2. Fouled away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Castro moving to his left. 1 down. Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's just 2 for 9. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Eduardo Nunez, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Hit back up the middle. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
Now another 1-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. It remains 1-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's a .320 hitter. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. The next 3-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Young is there. 1 away.
Designated hitter, number 99.
Next will be the designated hitter, Aaron Judge. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Aaron Judge becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But they're on top 1-0. Here's J.D. Martinez. First time up, he went down looking. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Striding in once again, Mookie Betts. Drew a base on balls his first time up. Liner toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Around first, digging for two. And he will pull into second with a two-out double.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Hit to short. Played on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, Dero, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball. Well, this is one of those good news, bad news situations. The good news is you fooled the hitter and he swings through the pitch. The bad news is the pitch wasn't even in the same zip code as the strike zone, and it goes as a wild pitch.
The 1-2. Liner towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Here's a ball lined into left center, and that's over the head of Bogarts at short for a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. Weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Hit hard on the ground to short. Backhanded. Pedroia back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs on. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Benintendi. He'll start off the 5th in this one. The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius has it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Chris Young. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Ready for another chance? Christian Vasquez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gardner is there. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. Striding in, Greg Bird. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's just, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Aaron Hicks is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. A pause and the 0-2. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Bird, the runner at second with one away. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Drilled right back up the middle. Pedroia has it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Left fielder number 7.
Digging in once again, Brett Gardner. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The Yanks. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
No, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A little tapper. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless. Here's the 1-1, and it's fouled away. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame. Here's Hanley Ramirez. Hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. Still down 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Ball 2. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Ready once again, Starlin Castro. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Two away now in the Yankees 6th, and standing in now the third baseman Manny Machado. Three runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Skied into straightaway right. Betts is underneath this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Ready for another shot now. Mookie Betts. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. Pitch popped up. Tanaka is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting number 50, second baseman.
There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Grounded to short. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next up for the Red Sox, Andrew Benintendi. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Number 25, Chris Young.
You just sensed it was coming with the heaviness of the rain, and all the radar maps that we're seeing online lead us to believe this will be at least an hour.
Matt, this has the makings of we're going to see 2 different pitchers come out after this delay. The conditions are bad. It looks like this rain is going to be around for a while. I'd be a bit surprised if either of these pitchers come back out.
Stepping in now, Chris Young, and he fouls this one off. Benintendi at second with 2 down. Popped him up. And Castro will make the catch, and that ends the inning. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. Well, the rain is finally past. Following the lengthy delay, and it looks like he's just about ready to go. Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 2 for him to this point. And oh man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius. Back goes Betts at the track. A jump at the wall, and he's got it. Great play for the first down.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
The 3-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Runners on first with 1 down. Line drive base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Second and third here, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now. So back to the top of the Yankee order, digging in, Aaron Judge. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And the first base open. It looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. The 1-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. Yankees leave them loaded, but they lead it 3-0. Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Gardner has to range back, but he'll make the catch near the line, and there are 2 men gone. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. And Stanton will put this one away, and the inning is over.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 32, Matt.
Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Bogarts has it, and that's out number 1. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Here's Starlin Castro. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. Foul. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in now for the Yankees, Manny Machado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. One-two pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Here's J.D. Martinez. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's gone 2 for 5. He'll try it again. 3-2. Fouled off. The next 3-2. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box now, Hanley Ramirez. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Striding in once again, Mookie Betts. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Another one sent foul.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Throw on to first, and the Yankees make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Masahiro Tanaka earns his 6th winning decision in this one. David Robertson hammers down the 5-out save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network. Wednesday night baseball set to come your way from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. The Yanks aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's not too hard to figure out why this guy's one of the top pitchers having a big year. Look at that ERA, sub 1.0 ERA on the season. He's been nearly untouchable up to this point. And we should have a fun time watching this guy do what he does on the mound today in this one.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you know, I'm hoping to see J.D. Martinez find that form again. Watching his last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. Left side. On to first, and it's dropped. It'll stay right there, though, so there will be no advance.
Wow, as we watch this, I have to just shake my head. Looks like a good throw, but the first baseman just drops it. I guess that big glove isn't big enough, huh?
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Taking it in there is Hicks for the final out of the inning. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. Nothing in the Red Sox half of the first. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. David Price is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 2-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out. But that's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
But you know what, you hear it all the time that the game, baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
In now, Brett Gardner. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Betts. On the warning track, he makes the catch. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I know this team is hoping Brett Gardner can get on a hot streak. He's really been struggling, hitting under 200 over the last 10 games. He doesn't usually go into these long droughts, but right now he's truly in one. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Up around the face and set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Next up for the Red Sox, Mookie Betts. And he's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Span waits on it. 1 away.
Batting sixth, second baseman.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
Batting seventh, left fielder.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's gone 4 for 9. He's taken him deep once. To 1-2 now. Gray, 28 years old. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Starlin Castro. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Here's Didi Gregorius. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. And really stretching out the at-bat as he steps out for a second time. And now here's the 3rd time he's stepped out. Talk about breaking up a guy's rhythm. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Price, a 32-year-old veteran who was selected in the 1st round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Got him to go down swinging there. Didi Gregorius goes down for the 2nd out in the bottom half. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Young will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Striding in for Boston, Chris Young, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Skied into straightaway right. Stanton has a read on it. 1 down.
Batting ninth, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
So digging in now, Christian Vasquez. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stanton giving chase. He takes the turn and heads for second. Oh, and he misses it. Around second. He's on his way to third. Throw won't get him.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Chopped weakly to the left. Machado is up with it. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Standing in, Xander Bogaerts. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Gray has his target. 2-2 on its way home. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Next for New York, Denard Span. Lifetime versus David Price. He's got 1 hit in 16 tries. Three-two pitch. Bouncer up the middle. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2 to Hicks. And it's fouled away.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. In now is the Yankees DH, Aaron Judge. He reached on a single in his first try. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Here's J.D. Martinez. The 0-2 once more. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Span into foul territory, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. It's a solo shot for Hanley Ramirez. 6th home run on the season for him, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Ready for another chance? Mookie Betts. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Hit weakly back to the mound. To his left, Gregorius. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 2-0 Boston. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Line to the right side, and Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Yanks strand a pair. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Now the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Castro's got it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the center fielder Chris Young. Now a swing and a ball foul tip straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out. Striding in, Christian Vasquez. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Here's Manny Machado now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gloved by Bogarts. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
First baseman, number 12.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Denard Span. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-1 from Price. Weak chopper up the line. Foul ball, strike 2.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Eduardo Nunez. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Xander Bogaerts goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Riding in once again, J.D. Martinez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's big Aaron Judge. A hit in 2 tries so far. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The left fielder, number 11, Rex Gardner.
Into the box, Brett Gardner. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. The 1-2. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Ready for another chance. Gary Sanchez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. No runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors for the Yankees to this point. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Vasquez gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. Back here in the Bronx, Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Here's Hanley Ramirez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull a foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Hanley Ramirez is retired to kick off the inning. Here's a high pop-up. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone. So 2 are gone now for Dustin Pedroia. Bouncer down the line. Machado loves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ballgame. And the throw in gets away from him.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Giancarlo Stanton now, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
To third. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Digging in now for the Yankees, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right
there. The 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Vasquez recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Gregorius is retired. 2 down now. Here's Manny Machado now, and as he bats, he represents the potential tying run. 1-1. Here it is. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit in the air out to center field. Young is there, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail it here 2-0. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. High in the air out towards shallow right. Stanton is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. 1 gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just 1 hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the 2nd out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Digging in once again, Christian Vasquez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Now batting, third baseman.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And Span will make the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Not too many more. Digging in to try it again, Denard Span. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1.
Center fielder, Aaron.
Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. He went down on strikes last time up. The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
2-2 the count. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A payoff pitch one more time. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 3-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Nunez into shallow left. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Back in the Big Apple as we're set for what remains of this one on MLB Network. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Ready for another shot now. J.D. Martinez. He was hunched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Adam Warren enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Hanley Ramirez will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gardner is there. And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the 9th.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Starlin Castro. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and we are tied again.
Yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that what have you done for me lately world, so that gem he was pitching doesn't mean anything anymore.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to come get his starter here, so that'll be all this evening for David Price. Standing in now, Didi Gregorius, all even at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. And the payoff pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Another payoff pitch. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. The next 3-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. He was great all night long. So digging in now, Manny Machado. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one just missed outside.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
2-1, here it is. Chopped to third. To his left, Nunez. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But disaster has already struck here in the bottom of inning number 9 as 2 runs come across, and they'll have to work a little longer. Here's Mookie Betts. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. The 1-1 home. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stanton on the run, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases.
Around second, Pedroia looking for 3. And he will make it in safely. It's a triple, and the go-ahead run is at third with only 1 away.
Freddie Galvis will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. So striding forward now, Andrew Benintendi. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around it. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. The 1-1 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Now the 1-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Another one sent foul. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 2-2. Freddie Galvis will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base.
Ready once again, Denard Span. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Vasquez is after it, and the throw is in time. Span is retired, and there's 1 away.
Center fielder.
Striding in once again, Aaron Hicks. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's big Aaron Judge. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. The 1-2. Smoked on the ground left side. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Nothing doing here this half. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, and we are tied 2-2. Digging in and looking for more, Christian Vasquez. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. He's 0 for 4. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw is dropped. My gracious. And a real mistake there. That's got to be an E3.
Oh, man, he just muffed that throw. No other way to explain it. Looked like it caught him in the heel of the glove instead of the pocket, so he's going to get hit with a fielding error as a result.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Nunez. Full count still. Got him. And that's the third to his name in this one. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. One away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And it's fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Still 1-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Hit on the ground toward the left. Played on the backhand. And he'll get in there safely.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second. And guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Full count now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Boston strands a couple. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Heath Hembry takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. Here's Brett Gardner now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And that misses. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Count even at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here. This is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Galvis back to first. It's a double play. And the prospect of more baseball looms on the horizon. There are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starlin Castro. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Here's Mookie Betts. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now the 1-1 pitch. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Now batting, left fielder.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. To the right side and through a base hit. Betts rounds third and is striding for home. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Got him to go down swinging there. Chris Young goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And he strikes him out here. Craig Kimbrell is on now, hoping to finally wrap things up in the bottom of the 12th.
Craig Kimbrell.
Ready for another shot now. Didi Gregorius. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Not an easy thing to do to score off the game's elite closers, but down by 1.
A drive that's got a chance, and that ball is gone to tie it. These guys don't want to go away. This game is all knotted up. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Into the box, Manny Machado. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone, count full now. On deck, there you see Denard Span. He'll hit next. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Sent out to straightaway center field. Young is there. Makes the play, one away.
First baseman, number 12, Denard Span.
Digging in to try it again, Denard Span. He went down on strikes last time up. The 2-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Vasquez goes to get it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. He was a ground out victim last time up. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
In now, Aaron Judge. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Time to put the coffee pot on. 13th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Eduardo Nunez. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
Gregorius right there, and there's out number 2. Digging in once again, J.D. Martinez, attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count remains 2-2.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change.
And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied at 3-3. Into the box now, Brett Gardner. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
The 1-1. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
3-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Galvis is under it. 1 out.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez, attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Here's Starlin Castro. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, not great. He's 1 for 8. Two out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
In the air, out to right. Betts has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still tied 3-3. Ready for another chance. Hanley Ramirez as he's set to go to lead off the top half. Curveball, and he'll just watch this one. 3-1. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Seared down the first baseline. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hot shot down the line. And that finds its way through. A leadoff single for Ramirez. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. And time will be called here, as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Now the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Tapped down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Mookie Betts becomes the first out of the inning. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Next up for the Red Sox, Andrew Benintendi, runner in scoring position with Sukan. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. No change in the score. Rafael Devers will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Matt Barnes is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning. The bouncer to the left side. Galvis on the slide to first. It's there. He got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Here's Didi Gregorius. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's gone 3 for 6.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And there are 2 away now. Digging in now for the Yankees, Manny Machado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 3-1 pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Young coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2 out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Into the box now. Denard Span. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hey now. Yanks leave 1. Score remains tied at 3-3. Here's Chris Young. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Hit hard up the middle. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute, that fires me up right now.
So a big spot here and stepping in, Eduardo Nunez. And he could very well get the intentional pass here as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Hit on the ground to short. Throw is dropped at first. And that will certainly go into the books as an E3. Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. David Robertson gets to pitch in this one after all as he answers the call in the 15th inning. Young at second, Nunez at first, 1 gone. Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Here's J.D. Martinez. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. knocked him up. Span on the move. And that retires the side. Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. Set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Payoff pitch one more time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Young is there. One away.
Designated hitter, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's a .333 hitter. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a breaking ball stays outside. Here now the 2-2. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And that's the second out.
Left fielder number 11, Brett Gardner.
Ready for another shot now. Brett Gardner. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. Back up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game. So that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here.
Up next for the Yankees.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Man, this throw is nowhere close. As we take a look at it, you could see it sail high and down the right field line of the bag. Not sure he rushed the throw or he just lost the grip as it left his hand, but he's not going to be happy with himself about that throw.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Rafael Devers the next to bat, and he'll be the one to begin the inning. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and it's dropped. And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. A bouncer up the middle. And he is in there.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Galvis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is scooped away and stays foul, so now the question becomes what to do with 2 strikes. Now a bunt attempt here. Ready for another chance. Andrew Benintendi comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. Span is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Chris Young. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs, no hits, 2 costly errors, and 2 left. Yet another shot to end it right here as Tyler Thornburg has waited a long time, but he'll come on to work in the 16th inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Breaking ball in for a strike.
I got to count 1 and 2.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And another foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Fouled off.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Vasquez finds it. A throw down to first, 1 away. Ready once again, Didi Gregorius. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Missed with a breaking ball.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Here's Manny Machado now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Hits slowly back to the mound. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
First baseman, number 12.
Striding in once again, Denard Span. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. This year against right-handed pitching, Span has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He makes the catch, and the winning run is left stranded. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Hang with us, folks. We'll keep going till we get a winner. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez, as he's set to go to lead off the top half. Sanchez moving to his left, 1 out. Striding in for Boston, Eduardo Nunez. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Gardner moves over, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's only 2 for 10. Greg Bird is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 33.
Swing and a liner, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Stanton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Carson Smith will likely be the last to join this ball game as he'll take the ball in the 17th inning. Next for New York, Aaron Hicks, trying to put it all behind him and break through right here. He's a paltry 0 for 6 thus far. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Towards second. And this is taken for the out.
Designated hitter, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Striding forward now is the DH, Aaron Judge. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-2. Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get foul.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at bat right here.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And right into the shift. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Digging in and looking for more, Brett Gardner. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slow bouncer to the right side. That's a foul ball. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Gary Sanchez would be next. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aborted first. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. And error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side. So we'll play at least one more. 1 left for the Yankees. Score remains tied at 3-3. Here's J.D. Martinez, and he'll be the one to begin the inning. Oh, down on strikes again. And that's the 6th time he's punched out today. That is just miserable. Rafael Devers, the next to bat. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still tied 3-3. Here's Starlin Castro. The 1-1 home. Shot toward right center. Young is right there, 1 down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
high in the air. Bogarts is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Didi Gregorius. Last time through was a base hit. Two out, nobody on. Line to the right side. Betts is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Well, somebody is anxious to end this thing and get the heck out of here. We'll see if that leadoff homer stands up. Either way, that's definitely a way to start the extra frame.
Stepping in now, Andrew Benintendi. Fouled away. Base is empty here with nobody out. Count still at 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Here's Chris Young. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Way in front of that fastball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Machado waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Stepping into the box, Christian Vasquez. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. So they pick up a run on the solo home run, as that'll give them the lead. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here, as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. Boston's out in front, 4-3. Leading off the inning, Manny Machado. And they'll need him to get something going here. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Coming up on the midnight hour here on the East Coast. Here now the 2-2. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. A ball and 2 strikes now. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. Two-run blast to straightaway right field, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really put together a commanding pitching performance out there. Ended up tallying 12 strikeouts, and more importantly, he gave his team a great chance to earn the victory.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The New York Yankees put behind them 7 errors for the win. David Robertson claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs, 13 hits.